Hi Mom Squad, this is Kay. Welcome to my new channel. This channel is going to be everything about mom life, hashtag mom life. I am a first time new mom and I gave birth during a pandemic. So this is my first video, so welcome you guys. Not sure if I said that already, but welcome. I hope you guys want to stay around to see more. Hopefully my future videos help another mom out there, and we kind of all can share our experiences, give advice and whatnot in my channel. So with that being said, today's video is going to be about pregnancy, birth, the aftermath of having a baby during these hard times, during a pandemic, which when I got pregnant, I had no clue. Like this whole thing was not happening. So it really sucked because one, it's my first pregnancy. It was my first time giving birth, and that's a whole nother story. But overall, the whole experience came out great. The hospital experience came out great. I know the news and stuff makes you stressed out so much. And like I know the feeling of being pregnant and giving birth during this time. There's a whole bunch of hospital restrictions, and some hospitals aren't allowing your partner to be in the room with you during birth, and they almost said that to me too. But luckily, my girlfriend was allowed to be in the room. Another thing about me is we are a 2-mom family, so that's a whole nother story. If you guys want to find out more information about that, I'd be happy to make a video. Anything to help people in the same position as me, or just telling my story, I will be glad to put it out there. But yeah, I just want to say that I know so many things go through your mind. You have your pregnancy emotions, your hormones are like all over the place, but do not let the fear get into your mind. You have to be strong, and not only that, stress is not good for you during pregnancy. It's not good for you, it's not good for your baby. So try to be positive, do things that make you feel good. Do things, whether you have your alone time, just to think and listen to music, read a book, do anything that helps you put your mind at ease. And just know that you will be okay. My birth experience, I plan to do a whole other video of my birth experience because it was it was crazy, and it was my first time giving birth. Let's just say I almost gave birth at my home and in the car. Yeah, it was just crazy, but I plan to do a whole another video on that. But the whole hospital experience during this time, I know like I said, there's tons of hospital restrictions right now, or when I gave birth a couple months ago. Yeah, just like a whole bunch of stuff. But overall, my hospital experience was really amazing. I loved my doctors. My partner could come in with me and stay the whole time, and the nurses were amazing. Honestly, when you are at that time of giving birth, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. Like the night before I went to the hospital, I'll give you a kind of like a little clip from what I would put in my birth story video. But I went to the hospital and they sent me home. And a couple hours later, and early the next morning, I went back and I delivered. But even for that, last minute things, like everyone was on call for me, but it was a really good experience. Um, I loved my doctors. I loved my doctor. I loved my nurses. There was a couple nurses that weren't very friendly, but overall, like, it was an amazing experience. And this was my first time having a baby. The things that sucked was like, it's your first baby. You want the grandparents and like maybe your friend, maybe a sibling to be in there and to experience this time with you. But honestly, I wouldn't have changed anything. Like, yeah, I really wanted my family to be in there with me. But sorry if you guys hear my baby crying. I wanted my family to be in there with me, but as long as I had my partner there, that's all that mattered. And if you guys have restrictions where your partner can't be in there during this time, you have to stay strong and just know that this is temporary, and it will all be over soon. You will be holding your baby. Just think of like the moment of holding your baby, because that moment is like everything. Once that happens, everything goes by so quick. Your doctors are there, you'll get your medicine. I went unmedicated, not by choice, but like even unmedicated, it was amazing. I basically labored at home. So yeah, my whole hospital experience was great. I do want to say, if you guys don't know, because sometimes hospitals won't like tell you about this, but some hospitals ask your nurse, ask your doctor, if they give celebration meals, because that's one thing that I really wanted in there was my celebration meal. So I asked them, like, am I getting a celebration meal? And they gave me like 3, or they gave me like 2 or 3 celebration meals, not only for me, but for my girlfriend as well. So they give like, what was it, like an apple cider soda, kind of looks like champagne. They give you little wine glasses for it. They give you like a cake, chocolate lava cake. I had cheesecake. They give you a whole menu of what you want. And I think one day I had like Alfredo pasta with like veggies and stuff. They give you all kinds of snacks. Like, honestly, the birth, like the afterbirth food was really good. They fed me right away. And that's one thing that I really like enjoyed. And then I think my other celebration meal was a salmon with some other stuff. But yeah, just enjoy your time, enjoy your time. This is like an amazing moment. One other thing that kind of sucked was I didn't get to have any photography done. But if you don't, make sure you take a camera, make sure you take your phone and just take pictures of this special moment, because one, you're giving, like, it's birth, like, I don't know, like, for me, I like to put things in an album and everything like that. So but yeah, everything turned out fine, and we were out 24 hours after, like, early the next morning. And yeah, so we were on our way. But the hard part is afterwards. I know a lot of people are totally against like having help during this time, having people over, whatever you feel comfortable. It's all about people's comfort. Which we didn't go anywhere. We were getting like deliveries, and people were helping us. But because we were first time parents, it was like, I felt like it was extremely hard, because we didn't know what to prepare for after having a baby. And it's just like, I felt like we obviously weren't experienced, I guess I would say. So the second day, we actually had a family member come over and kind of watch the baby while we catched up on sleep, because we were extremely sleep deprived. Not only because, the hospital was, we actually got some sleep because, the nurses come in during the night and like can change the baby's diaper for you and do all this stuff. But prior to birth, I was up for like 5 days because of my contractions. Like I said, I did all of my work at home. So I was up. I couldn't sleep because of the pain. And the last 2 days was the most intense. And then it just, from there, I was just like sleep deprived. But the time of giving birth, I actually like was energized. Like I knew like, okay, this is the time. I'm going to go in there with the mindset of getting it done. I go in there to get my job done, and then, it's done. And if you go in with that mindset, then, don't think of what's going on in the world. I actually stopped watching news because, like it puts in fear into people. And especially during this time, you're pregnant. You don't want to be stressed out. You don't want to be scared. This is supposed to be a beautiful moment and not one of fear. So keep that in mind. And yeah, so the hardest part was getting home, getting adjusted. You're sleep deprived, but I promise you it gets easier. It gets so much easier. I think after like the second week, actually by each week, it got easier. Like I think we were sleeping for 1 hour for the first week. And I don't know if that's normal, but we're first time parents, so that's what we did. But after that, each week it got easier, and by like a month and a half, we have our baby on a complete schedule. And it just like, the first couple weeks, the first newborn, when the baby's home, it's like complete bonding time anyways. But what I suggest, if you guys feel comfortable, like it's totally up to you, I suggest getting as much help as possible during this, because a new baby is really hard, at least to catch up on sleep. That would help a lot, because even though me and my girlfriend were helping and team working, we're constantly team working, but we still needed that sleep, so that helped us a lot. Overall, I hope you guys, that's all I have to say about that. But try not to think about it too much, and just know that this is supposed to be a happy experience, and make the best out of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I will be back with a lot more videos. This channel is all about mom life. I might be doing my makeup, get ready with me, while I talk about a topic or something like that. I have a lot of video ideas that I would like to film for you guys. One is like what's in my diaper bag videos, those fun videos, my changing table station, maybe how I got pregnant, for those of you who are either same-sex couples, even straight couples, or just people in general that need that extra assistance to be able to have a baby. Maybe my experience might help you guys as well. So so I have a lot of ideas, and I'm in my Minnie Mouse pajamas. I love them. They're so comfortable. So yeah. Okay, I will see you guys next time. Bye.